Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome to an early preview of Evil Genius 2 World Domination. So those of you who don't know about Evil Genius was a base building strategy game where you sent minions out into the world to do evil schemes, and then they came back with loot and plunder, and then you built a super weapon and then tried to defeat the forces of justice and managed to take over the world. Evil Genius 2, 17 years later, is coming out later this month, and I played a lot of the first one. I actually played quite a lot of it, and also it was the first game I ever modded. And those of you who watch enough of me will know that I love mods, so this is basically where that started. We're going to be playing some Evil Genius 2 in this early preview. We're going to be starting a new game, and we'll go create new. So, we have 4 different supervillains to pick from. We have Maximilian, Red Ivan, Zalika, and Emma. Now, for the purposes of this preview, I'm allowed to show you Zalika or Maximilian. Zalika is definitely my type of leader. Focuses on science minions getting a huge boost to priority, etc. Like, yes, but Maximilian is a classic. He's actually based on Maximilian from the first game, who equally Monocle Scar. He's obviously based on Blofeld from James Bond. We're going to be playing as Maximilian. I know that, like, I really should be playing as Zalika, but Maximilian. So, he starts with more minions. He has a higher cap on minions. He can have more people working for him. He can train people instantly, which is honestly not that great because you have to trigger it and you're training people all the time, but still useful. And obviously, you can do the work harder thing, which prioritizes jobs in his vicinity. Yeah. Enemy background. Yes. Okay. We also get to pick between 3 different islands. We have Crown Gold, Montas Gemalas, and Cane Key. So, if we have a look at this, like, you'll notice that there are multiple different levels. This is a change from Evil Genius 1, where everything, I think, was on one plane from what I can recall. This, you got different levels. Admittedly, you do need to research staircases. You don't just get staircases. No, you got to research those things. So, we will probably want to go with one of the more simple ones. I find that this one, which I'm terrible at names, Gemalas, is a little bit more complex because you have this. They connect. And then when you learn staircases, you can go all the way down here. Now, the downside about this is, like, it advertises defensible choke point. Yeah, no, this is totally a defensible choke point. If you put nothing important over here and don't go just down over here, you unfortunately have to go over the choke point and then down here or something. Like, the choke point doesn't really work unless you're specifically going down this side, which unfortunately is really tough to do because you have to go all the way down to the basement, which involves a lot of staircases. So we'll play a little bit more of a simple one. Also, the picture is pretty good. This one definitely reminds me of just the layout of the island, kind of. Golden Gun. But obviously the place doesn't. Right. This is a more simple one. But it looks pretty badass. So admittedly you have to build around that. I think for this one we will use the more simple one. That's pretty... You know what? Sod it. Let's go with a more interesting one. Let's play this one. Cane Key. So we've got central helipad, which means that, like, if our minions need to go out into the world or come back from the world, they will have a central place to do it from, which is nice and central, as, you know, I mentioned. All visitors enter through the Cove operation, and it's vulnerable to Anvil. Now, Anvil is one of the many forces of justice. There are 5 different forces of justice. You've basically got Saber, which is basically kind of like the UK, just dialed up to 11 with more mustaches. Patriot, which is the US. Hammer, which is the Soviet Union. Anvil, which is, I guess, China and everyone around it. And Smash, which is South America. So we'll go next. And we'll turn off the tutorial. And we'll just play on medium for now. Also, I really dig the music. I like listening to the music for Evil Genius 2. I remember the music on Evil Genius 1 and being like, yeah, so much nostalgia for me. That was 17 years ago. Wow. Now I feel old. You got to practice your Evil Genius laugh. If you're going to play this game, you laugh. Apparently I'm in one of those moods today where I'm like, okay, you know what? We're going to use the cut glass British version of everything, as opposed to the cut glass. Anyway, yeah, you got to practice your Evil Genius laugh. You got to say laugh. When it's Evil Genius laugh, it deserves laugh, not laugh. That's a good
boss,
one.
What do you think of your new lair? It's good, right?
There's something wrong about it. It's ugly. It's too yellow.
Oh, I like it. It's bright, it's cheerful. It's the colour of our swell uniforms.
That's it. That's what's wrong with this place. I have to look at you.
Why is that place yellow?
Build me an inner sanctum. Use lots of gold.
Your vaults are full.
Okay, and let's just pause the game there. So, this is our current lair. I think it's not particularly great. We have a disused casino out front and a tiny little bit of hallway. So, we need to expand that. Right. Welcome to the game. Proper. So, just a giant hole here. How does that hole go all the way to the top? Yeah. Just stop there. Right. So, this is our helipad. This is our front operation. And this is just our hallway, I guess. Right. We need to build a number of things. Firstly, like, the main mission is to build inner sanctum tiles. It's basically like your little lair, specifically your headquarters, a place with your special chair that spins around and you stroke a cat ominously. For me, I call that my office. So, we could do that, but honestly, we need to get the basics of this operation up and running. So, I'm going to just extend the hallway up to here. And it kind of annoys me that this is not going to be central. It's like, ugh. I guess we could just go for there. Okay, I guess we'll do this. Ah. And then I think we will... Oh, we don't have the technology to break that stone yet. You can unlock the ability to break some of these different colors. So currently we can break this, which is effectively dirt. Then we can break this kind of like softer stone, then this stone, and then this stone. So right now we have to stick to the kind of like light brown area. Anyway, this is going to be our hallway. We're going to build a load of stuff off this. I think we'll just extend it a little bit further because I want to build some more like interesting stuff. Is it one tile? It's one tile? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, one tile clipping that. Oh, well. And we can't go all the way around to here because it's different color stone here. So we don't have the tech for that either. Great. For now, this is probably like overkill, but I always tend to do a little bit of overkill when designing the hallway, just because when you're building your stuff, you don't want your sensitive stuff to be right here, because if it is, enemy agents are going to come in and they'll be like, ooh, what is going on? They'll come through the store and then they'll instantly see, like, you know, the place where you're torturing James Bond or whoever, and they'll be like, yeah, this is a dodgy place. I'm gonna tell my mates. So you really want to put like all your dodgy stuff at the back, or, you know, up a few floors. Or, you know, down a few floors, I guess. So that's why I'm building a really long hallway. And then we'll want to start putting stuff in here. Now, I'm wondering what I want to start with. Like, we don't want to put too much in. We need a power station. Okay. Now, power stations, they aren't particularly dodgy, but they are vulnerable. People will blow them up. And I don't want my power station blown up because then everything stops. Like, literally, everything will just stop. Also, it is where you burn bodies, and that is considered a little bit of a faux pas by the forces of justice. So we probably want to put this, you know, somewhere towards the back. I'm thinking, like, here. Just put, like, a... You know, it doesn't need to be that large a one to begin with, so... And then we go items, and this is where we can, like, place stuff in. Like, we can have a door. Actually, not going to put a door on for now. We're just going to save a little bit of money. No doors. How do it work? There is technically, like, one more we could get here. I wonder, if we go around the other way with these generators... Now, you do need to be able to access them, so we need to leave, like, a little bit of a gap. I think... No, that would block it. Okay. Let's go with the more efficient one, and for now, we're just going to build... I'm not even sure how I rotated that. I know I can hit R to rotate, but that one rotated without me doing it. We're going to just be able to build those 4. And we'll also want to build a basic control room. Now, a control room is where you basically run all of your global operations. It's kind of central to the entire operation, as you might have guessed by the name. And it's also somewhere that's, like, really dodgy. Like, if enemy agents come in, they'll be like, hey, why have you got this giant whiteboard with a laser and sharks and the moon on it? This seems potentially dangerous. So if they get a look at that, they will probably hate you. So we're going to put this over here. And again, we're going to leave room to expand it. For now, we're just going to go and make it like yay big. I like the phrase yay big because it doesn't actually specify a size at all. Like, oh, it's yay big. Well, how big is yay big? Oh, just yay big. And it's actually good that we've got a little space there, because then we can put an extra one in like there. 4 of them. Okay, and then we're going to need a few other things. Then, oh, we're going to need a vault. Now, as you might guess, a vault is where you store money. And while there's nothing particularly dodgy about having a room full of gold bars, except for, you know, the inherent flaws of capitalism, they will be stolen by agents. And we don't want that. That doesn't seem like a good thing to us. So we're going to put the vault over like here. And we'll put a door in. Door can go just like there. Actually, no. We'll have it so that like there is a flat surface here in case we want to put like traps or something on it. Yeah, we can make traps. That's one of the things about like the first game that I hate using the term iconic mostly because Ubisoft have ruined it. But one of the things that was like so iconic about the first game is you could just create these elaborate traps that would just do crazy things like, oh, I've got these blowy machines that blow your agents around in a circle until they get confused. And then we interrogate them. Or they blow them into this pit of sharks. Like, you could just do insane stuff. It was fantastic. We will just make an adjustment to this room. Shorten it a little bit. Because we're not using that space. And we could, I think, enlarge it. Yeah. There we go. We have to have pallets for money. And what else do we need? Like, obviously, there's a load of other rooms that we could build. Places for our minions to, like, heal up. Like, obviously infirmary, but there's also things like the staff room, the archive, and the barracks that are all needed for minion health. However, and this is where my however will come in, no, we don't have the money for that. Look at this. This is the cost of this room. And look at our, yeah, this room is everything because we've planned it out without hitting confirm all. It's going to cost us twice what we have here. So I'm just going to hit confirm.
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
I am aware. We're going to grab ourselves.
Evil minds think alike.
We're just going to look at this wall. Hello.
Very well.
Now, we could make it like a couple of adjustments if we wanted. I think one of the things we'll do is... Oh, whoops. There we go. Cancel one of them. Cancel them. I think we can cancel this as well. That'll save us a bit of money. Then we'll fast forwards. Now, the one downside about doing it this way with such a long corridor before we get to anything is that you can only have 4 minions cutting the corridor because there's only 4 tiles exposed. Although I guess, you know, at this corner it helps a little bit. Go, my minions! Go! Use your magical drill device thing.
Your vaults are almost full.
And my vaults are almost full. Mainly because we don't have a vault. I think we have, like, the ability temporarily to hold money in the helipad or something. But, yeah, we do need actual vaults. Alright, our commitments are 37,000. And we have... about 30,000 short right now.
What is it now?
Now, we can't actually command our minions directly. Like, we are us. We are the evil genius. And henchmen. You will get henchmen eventually and you can command them. But you can't command your minions. You just give them tasks and they'll go do it.
What next?
So, unfortunately, we just have to watch. Now, we could execute one just to improve morale. But they don't need it right now. Ooh, we got an optional objective. Let's go have a look at that. So, scout, build training room, scout, and earn money from schemes. Yeah, I mean, at some point we will build a training room. That's fine. We'll just track that. Scouting the different places, we'll do that. And earning money will also do that. So these are fine. We don't have to, like, go out of our way if we wanted to do them anyway.
All that glitters. Wunderbar.
Wunderbar! Okay, and then... Now we're starting to open up. Great. Also, we could probably do like putting extra doors in this hallway because right now, like, enemy agents just get in and they're like, okay, we'll just wander around here. If we put more doors in, it will slow them down. And open that up. There we go. We've only got 20 minions at the moment. We could buy more, but again, I'm kind of concerned about our money situation, so we probably shouldn't. There we go. Power room is now built. We're just waiting for the actual stuff. And both of those are marked as actually, like, people are coming for them. If they're red, it means that they haven't been ordered yet. Green means they are on the way. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Alright, where are those? There we go. So... This is also just some sort of weird object gun because they've got this little blob on the end, which is like a compacted object, and then bloop.
Power restored.
We now have power. 15 power, which you will go through power very quickly. Bam. Okay, 25. And if we can get our, like, operations center running,
At last,
I will be very
something
happy.
worthy of evil minds think alike.
Alright, pallets are being bought for the vault.
New optional objective available.
Time is money.
And when they've completed this, we'll have our operations center up and running and we can actually use it. Oh, everyone stopped? No. Yeah, money's a bit of an issue. You know what we might do? We can cancel a few of these pallets. If we don't have the money, we don't need to store the money. That's my theory here. Now, also, we do have money just sitting around out here. Like, a lot of this broken slot machine. Let's just open this up and start selling a lot of this broken stuff. Because the idea is that we kind of take over this abandoned casino operation. And we can then get rid of all of these abandoned crates. Broken fountain. This will get us money. This is actually still working, the sofa. I'm not sure it does anything, but it is a sofa. Casino floor statue. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. That should net us 15,000. And all those are marked as green, so people are on the way. And we are ordering a radio repeater. Now, what this does is it generates broadcast strength. And for each one broadcast strength, you can run one province. So with this, we'll be able to send out operations to one place in the world. There we go. What's that say? All right, just the symbols. Okay. Move you to
I need
here.
to be here.
We need to oversee the operation. Is that gold, like, safely stored? It looks like we're using 26% of our vault already. Okay. Alright, here we go. Now, the downside to going all the way over here is quite far from the helipad. Like, ideally, I guess the helipad would, like, connect over here or something. And while we could, like, reallocate this corridor to come through here, we would need the ability to trek through this stone. And if we could trek through that stone, then, you know, we could delete this and we could change the entrance. But it's not really feasible at this stage. And bam! There we go. We can now go out into the world. I'm going to wait for the second one to be done. So we have 2 broadcast strength. Let's go spend that. Welcome to the world. Right. Firstly, let's look. Optional objectives. Scout. Basically any place like Anvil, Saber, Smash. That'll be a thing. We can also go to the side stories. Now, the side stories... This is where you get your minions. So right now we just have worker minions, but we need to get specialists. Like we can get valets who will look after the cover operation. We can get guards who will, well, beat the crap out of anyone who doesn't, you know, stay in the cover operation. Or even our guys who might try and defect. We get technicians who will fix the crap out of anything that's broken because the guards break it. And we get scientists who will just research the crap out of everything. We're gonna go for scientists because scientists, and we'll start that
Boss,
side story.
We've been trying all morning, but we need your help solving a problem. This thinking stuff is hard.
I suppose we can't all be towering intellects. Very well. What devious issue requires my attention?
What are these pieces of string attached to our boots?
Laces. They are laces. Was this your problem? No wonder our research department hasn't been delivering. Time to train some smarter minions.
Okay. And so that starts the ability to get science minions. Now, to do this, we're actually going to need to kidnap a scientist to learn how to be a scientist. Unfortunately, that means we need to actually, like, have a place to hold them, so I guess we're going to be building a holding cell. Do we have an optional objective for that? No. And science minions, hello. We will probably want to set up down here. So we're going to grab these 2 provinces and scout them. It'll take 3 workers each and 30 seconds. And while you're doing that, we're going to want to build ourselves a holding cell. Now, again, this is definitely something that is a little bit on the suspicious side. You know, cages with people in them is, well, unless you're certain government organizations, considered a faux pas. So we're going to build this... here. And holding cell...
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
Okay, yeah, I actually don't need all of these. But I wanted to check if we had room, which we do. And we will confirm that. Oh, actually, we need to make one adjustment, which is we need a chair, which we will interrogate people in. The interrogation chair. Which... it's quite a lot of gold, actually.
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
How much is our commitment here? Like 22,000. We'll get to work at least. So we've got a load of minions going out into the world to scout. And when they are out in the world... here comes the helicopter. That's for the first location. Because they're going to do different locations, they need 2 different helicopters. They don't ride share. And helicopter away, and new helicopter coming in any second. Here we go. And...
a new criminal network has been established.
So now we have a criminal network down here, and we have a scheme. Free parking. We've been made aware that the parking space in this region is ludicrously expensive. So let's try and construct a megaplex and charge people entry. Don't know it's made of dairy until summer hits. Okay, I don't know where the dairy bit comes in other than the name. It doesn't... okay, sure. We'll just wait a little bit. I'm actually looking for another one to come up. Here we go. The Stink Panther. Okay, who hid the massive diamond inside this giant pile of manure? I guess it's a special prize for a very brave thief with a very large peg on their nose. Okay, I don't know if the first one was funnier or maybe I just have fond memories, but okay. Now, you'll see this is like 10,000, 3 workers, 3 minutes. This is 20,000, 3 workers, 30 minutes. You get 30 heat. This one you get 15 heat. This one's just better. Like, yeah, it's half the money, but it's 1/10 of the time. So yes, we're going to do the Stink Panther, and we will not ask for confirmation because I don't know why I'd want that. And that will start generating us money.
A new criminal network has been established.
We're going to grab a science minion. We have a holding cell. We just don't have the chair, which is fine. We can go kidnap a minion, and we can always keep them there until we get that. Oh, hello. So, the forces of justice are starting to take notice. We have heat 1. And we'll get an investigator in 2 minutes. Okay. I want to build another one of these. That'll cost us...
will drain all your power
okay,
supplies.
too much. Well, we'll build one more. We'll need to build more power, which is going to require a lot more money. And more money is got by having more people go out into the world with more locations, which means more radio repeaters. You get the idea. kind of a self-fulfilling circle of, yeah, we need more radio repeaters, more power, more radio repeaters, more power. That's why I left both these rooms plenty of space to expand. This is probably not even going to be enough. Alright, a wave of investigators has arrived. I think it announces that when they get onto the map, and they're on a cruise ship, from what I understand. Here we go. So they don't actually arrive until they get off the cruise ship. I like how there are just like 2 little floating rings down here that are completely unaffected by the tide. Also, they have shadows. Very clear water here. Nice. Right, where are these investigators?
Low on power.
Hello.
Build more generators.
Diego Wisps from Anvil. I mean, that's because we set up in their territory, so yeah. Quality, poor. A gullible fool. Sure. Well, hopefully they'll find nothing. They'll probably find nothing. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We're very, very low on power, so we will also expand our power. But now we have the extra terminal, we can expand and... let's go up here into mainland China. Yes, my minions. Go. Get me a scientist worthy of more doors. Because they're going to research tasks, and one of the tasks is more doors, so yeah. Get me some scientists worthy of more doors. Yes, minions.
You're running out of gold.
So, yeah, these 5 investigators are just wandering around. We could tell the minions to do something with them, but for now, it's not really worth it. Alright, there's more power. And we're gonna build another one of these. Still en route, okay. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, they're making their way towards our cover door. And they have disguised themselves. I'm gonna give
intruder discovered and distracted.
Give them the distract order. Now, distract means we'll basically like
found and distracted quickly.
distract basically means we'll like take them somewhere else and be like, oh, you are in the wrong place, come over here. But they are disguised, so I won't know to do it right now until we can see through the disguise. Sadly, we probably won't. Oh, they only disguise for a short time because they're poor quality.
You're running out of gold.
And there we go. We'll
Maybe rubber band?
take them away. Come over here. There we go. Successfully distracted. They're poor quality, so they can only actually, like, disguise for a short period of time. It could be a lot worse. We're going to go to India next, and we'll scout here. I think that'll be... No, it's almost all Anvil. We'll need the Middle East as well. And... how's the scientist kidnapping going? We'll do our next task. Sadly, it'll have to be the 30-minute one. Oh, we're still waiting to send people here. Okay. People are en route. I'm actually going to buy more minions. Now, you do tend to get... ah, we don't have enough lockers. Right. We're going to need to expand our minion care, which means barracks, etc., and all that jazz. Right now, they have nowhere even to sleep. So that's what we're going to have to do next. However, I'm going to end it here for this video. We will have one more preview video of my first hour in Evil Genius. So far, the investigators have fooled, mostly because we can kindly lead them somewhere else. And also, there's literally nothing for them to see until they get all the way around here. This is the only suspicious thing right now, these two. Power is not suspicious. It's just vulnerable to enemies who know what they want to blow up. So, I've been EnterElysium. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, please remember to like. Please remember to subscribe. Liking and comments, greatly appreciated. The algorithm loves them. If you want to see more Evil Genius 2 on the channel, definitely do the liking and the commenting thing. I've also got a link to my Discord down below in the link tree in the description if you want to go check that out. Yeah. check out the next video if you want to subscribe, or if you go to the Discord in the link tree, then there is an announcement channel that will actually tell you subscribing is a crapshoot, because you have to hit the bell, and then you have to do one of the 3 bell icon things. You get the idea. So, until next time, I've been
EnterElysium. Stay shiny.